Hey, what's up? It's me, Ahmad, and I'm back with a brand new video. Obviously I'm not in the same location that I usually film in. That room's a mess. And the room that I'm actually in, I have a reason for why I'm in here. Matter of fact, I'll explain why I've been gone. Matter of fact, let me go cut back to Thanksgiving, Ahmad. Explain, today is Thanksgiving. About the day after Thanksgiving, when I released my last video. So I'm gonna quickly explain why I've been gone. So I released the last video in May because I film my videos in this house, my great grandma's house. She passed away August 1st, about a month after her birthday. So during that summer, we all knew that it was a matter of time before she passed away, because she was in hospice and the doctors were basically telling us any day, and even she knew. So I was trying to spend as much time with her as possible, and I did. And I don't think I would have done anything differently. Of course, it's not like I'm a full-time YouTuber, so it's not like this is my job. It's something I do for fun. So of course I put that to the side, and also just life in general has been stressful. I'm a senior in high school. Like I told y'all, I don't know if you ever read my community post, but she literally passed away after, like, the night after my first day of school, first day of senior year. So, and it's just something I learned from this is that face your grief head on. Don't hold it, don't push it in, because there's really no, feel what you feel, but don't allow it to take over your life. Continue to move forward. And of course, a lot of thoughts racked my mind, like, I'll really never be able to talk to her again. Like, I'll never be able to spend time with her, go on vacation, play games with her, watch her stories with her, just a lot of things. But she lived a full life, and I don't think there's anything I really would have changed about my experience with her. There's also, well, that wasn't the only reason. It's just that school has been very stressful. Like, don't listen to people that say senior year isn't stressful. It's just, I guess, if you're like smart or like whatever, because I'm in like 3 dual enrollment classes. I have 5 classes. The normal thing is 4, and I'm also like in a bunch of extracurriculars. I run track. I just joined the soccer team. I'm president of Key Club. I'm just like a very involved student. So that, and just being tired. Yeah, that's why I've kind of been MIA recently. Hopefully that explained it enough. Okay, so today I am doing Modern Family hot takes. Y'all send me your hot takes, and I'm going to be ranking them in these 4 categories. Locked in, because we locked in. I completely agree with you. Don't mind the chair, it's kind of old. 2, I see where you're coming from. I don't know about that. And 4, you need to leave. What that means, I'm gonna leave the video in here and then show y'all. So
you need to leave.
Yeah, that's it. And I actually have an actual camera, like a real camera, lighting, all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna have fun with this one. Haley should have ended up with Andy. Okay, that's a popular one I see a lot. Honestly, I understand why people want that, because they really did make a good couple. But like, for me at least, they were going in like very different places in their lives. Andy wanted to move and like had a job opportunity. So of course, and they did have a lot of good chemistry. Honestly, Haley and Dylan ending up together is kind of cute. It's kind of sweet, honestly. Like the one that, I don't want to say the one that got away. I mean, but like for a long time, he was kind of the one that got away. I mean, you could also consider Andy for that, but at least for me, I see where you're coming from. That's where that's gonna go at. I wish they kept switching things up with Manny and Luke. It seems the second they went to high school, they just became the same person, only caring about girls, which was funny sometimes, but kind of wish they did more with the characters. You know what, I actually agree with this a lot, because like when they were younger, they had a lot more dynamic roles and like storylines with what they did, but of course, teenage boys, we care about one thing for real, girls. So like, of course, adding that to their character would become essential, because like, they did the same thing with Haley and Alex. They like boys, so they would always talk about them and all that stuff. That's what teenagers do. But like, I do understand. I completely understand. Because like, I don't only care about girls. There's other things in my life that I care about and other facets of my personality. So I understand. I think we're locked in with this one. I kind of do think we're locked in. Alex is way better looking than Haley in every sense. Yeah, you need to leave. You need to leave with that one, because we're not going to disrespect my girls like that. They're both beautiful. Both characters, actors, whatever you want to say. They're both beautiful in their own way. I don't think we should go around saying that one girl looks better than the other, like in any sense. I mean, my intrusive thoughts almost won. But no, I don't think we should do that. So I'm going to go with you need to leave. Like, although I can understand having a preference for Alex over Haley, or Haley for Alex, any character, honestly. But like, at least in this sense, it can kind of become toxic. But I understand why they said this, because like, Alex is seen as like the less attractive sister. So I can understand you wanting to have to, oh yeah, she's better looking, to like kind of push her up. But like, I'm pretty sure they addressed this in the show. Like, Alex is good looking. I'll say that. But like, just a flat statement, you need to leave. Like, just basically comparing them, you could have just said Alex was good looking without also involving Haley. Gloria had the biggest downfall of all the other characters. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by this. Do you mean like character-wise, action-wise? Because like, honestly for me, I don't think Gloria changed that much. She very much stayed the same. So I don't, like, she stayed the same fiery Colombian in the first episode, episode 1, and episode 250. So I don't really understand what you were going for this one. So it's gonna have to go in the third category. I literally forgot the name of the category. That's sad. Lily's actor is just not good at acting. I know she's young and she started the show super young, but her acting has always taken me out of the show. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this. Because like, I feel like we should give younger actors the leeway, especially because I'm pretty sure this was like her first project. If we're talking about, I forgot her name. I literally forgot her name. It's something with an E at the end. I think it's Arbery. Arbery something. Like, she's a young actor. She's like a year younger than me. So she started the show when she was like super young, of course. So honestly, acting takes time. And maybe that was just the way that her character was supposed to be. So like, I don't understand. I want to say I see where you're coming from. Because like, there have been moments where Lily has acted a bit weird. But like, I feel like that's more in the character. As it's taking me out of the show. So you're not going and you need to leave. You're going in a third category that I cannot remember for right now. Jay is the most natural and best character on the show. Okay, this is easy. I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, Jay has some very good moments. Like, I can definitely understand why he would be someone's favorite. But like, for me, Jay's not my favorite. Specifically, I don't have a favorite character, I wouldn't want to say. I like their dynamics. I like the dynamics the family has with each other. I definitely see where you're coming from. I think Cam is a flake. In my head, oh, this is definitely a long one. He goes to Missouri, and for some time he enjoys the attention, but then realizes that he has gotten used to the city life and can't survive on the farm. He then, as usual for his selfish reasons, uproots the whole family when Mitch finally gets used to that life and moves back. It's that chicken scene all over again. I wish Cam's character had less manipulations because it was very triggering to see that toxic relationship on screen. While other couples can at least apologize to each other after a fight and accept defeat, Cam gaslights with evidence right before him. Mitch really married the embodiment of his father and mother's worst quality in one person. I want to divide this into pieces, but I can't really do that. So here's what I'm going to do. For the last sentence where you said Mitch married the embodiment of his father's and mother's worst quality in a person, I'm going to have to completely disagree there and say you need to leave. Like, as a blanket statement, but there are like parts that I agree with because like, I don't think Cam has his moments, but like, I don't think he has any. I don't think they're let me say this. I don't think Cam and Mitch are a toxic relationship. I think they're very loving and they love each other. They have a lot of understanding. They care about each other. That's obvious. But of course, all couples, like they even mentioned that, all couples in the show have fights. A lot of fights. That's what the person's saying. But like, I can kind of agree that Cam's a flake, but like, to be fair, a lot of the characters are flakes, so you can't even just say it's him. But like, I can definitely understand the country thing because Cam was very adamant on getting that chicken, and then he wanted to get rid of it. He hated the chicken, and then Mitch fell in love with the chicken. So it was a whole thing. But like, yeah, I can agree with certain things in here, but I can't agree with the whole thing. Because, of course, I don't think they're a toxic relationship. Of course, but to be fair, we can't just say Cam's a gaslighter. Most of the characters are gaslighters. Like, they all have their moments where they gaslight people. So, you can't really just go based off of that. Quick break. Okay, let's look at the raw sweater. I stole this from my cousin, but, like, that's not the point. And I got the little A on. Anyway, for Ahmad. A for Ahmad. Love the family. Locked in. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. Priyana? I'm sorry, I'm really butchering your name. I'm so sorry. But we locked in. We locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. We're like this. We're like this. Dang, that is a bright light. Anyway, don't ever question that. We're locked in, girl. Needed at least another season to show more about Haley and her babies. Okay, I definitely see where you're coming from with this, but honestly, if you wanted like another season to just solely focus on the twins at that point, and Haley at that point, just get a spinoff series. Because honestly, I think the show wrapped up with a nice little bow. It felt like it was time, because like 11 seasons is a long time, and I think it was just everybody was kind of done with the show. Not saying that they were tired of the show, but the show had kind of reached its natural conclusion. Because like, originally the show was going to end after 10 seasons, but it didn't. It ended after 11. So honestly, I feel like the show had a very good run, a very long run. Of course, that's how I'm still making videos. Like, they had 11 seasons. I just released season 9. I got 2 more seasons to go. Series, I wouldn't say continue the original series, but I definitely understand wanting more of the twins dynamic and Haley's, like, as Haley beginning a new chapter in her life with motherhood. But yeah, I definitely see that. I see where it's coming from. Okay, they have 3. Okay. Again, don't mind a chair. It's old. They should have really shown Lily more. She had so much potential when she grew up. There was a for real greater opportunity to develop her sass. Okay, I'm gonna react to these piece by piece. So with the first one, I see where you're coming from. I definitely... No, honestly, I think with the first one, we're locked in. I definitely wish they could have developed characters a bit more. Because honestly, at some point, they kind of became caricatures of themselves. But of course, that's bound to happen with any long-running series. But like, honestly, I wish we could have got to see more development with the younger characters, especially like Luke, Manny, and Lily. Because of course, I kind of feel like as the show went on, they kind of became caricatures of themselves. Especially Lily, because like she didn't really get too much screen time and all that. Anyway, I'd say Phil was a good dad / husband, but honestly, there was a bunch of times where he was too childish and honestly annoyed me. Okay, this is going to the third category that I cannot remember for right now. I cannot remember it, but like, I believe that Phil is one of the greatest TV dads that have ever existed. So you're definitely not. We're not locked in. We're not locked in. But of course, everybody was childish on the show. Always wondering why Jay doesn't like me. Me watches every I Got Gloria, and every time Phil thirsts over Gloria. Well, golly gee, such a mystery. I see where you're coming from. But Jay did not like Phil before he married Gloria. He did not. Did not like that man at all. Literally hated him. Hated him so much. Haley's eating disorder was not given real time. Okay. To be honest, I do not remember Haley having an eating disorder. It was probably in the earlier season. I don't know what season it was in. I'll be honest. I don't remember when that was. But if I don't remember it, that means they're probably right. So I see where you're coming from. Cam is an abusive husband. Abusive. Abusive. You need to leave. Or you're either you need to leave or you're in that third category that I cannot remember. Lily and Gloria are the best. We're locked in. I love the dynamic, especially when Gloria and Lily in the earlier seasons, where like Gloria was like a mother figure to her. We're locked in for that one. Cam is funny, but a bad partner and parent. You need to leave. You need to leave. Cam is not a bad parent. Honestly, I don't think none of the characters are bad parents. They may have bad parenting moments and bad partner moments, but I don't think they're bad, like, just because they do a bad thing relating to the child or their partner, I don't think they're bad. That doesn't make them a bad parent, because everyone makes mistakes. So I definitely wouldn't say that Cam's a bad partner. He definitely has his slip-ups, but he's not a bad parent at all. Cam's sister, Pam, is unbearable. I'm set, but I hate her character. I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, a lot of people hate Pam. Honestly, to me, she's hilarious. Which, it depends on what you take from her character. If you try to, like, treat her like the main families, yeah, you're gonna hate her. But, like, if you just acknowledge for what she is, like, she's just Cam's country sister who has a baby and just pops in and lives with them every once in a while. So I just kind of see her as, like, a comic relief character. I don't see her as, like, a character that you should take serious. Like, let me just be honest. That is all the hot takes I've gotten. If y'all want me to do another one like this, I definitely will. I had fun making this. I like making videos where like I talk to y'all, because of course before the Modern Family videos, I mostly made videos like that. So of course I definitely have fun doing these. And if y'all want me to do skits or anything like that, it's been like a year since I did one, like over a year. But of course my filming locations are gonna be a bit shaky because of life. But yeah, definitely had a lot of fun making this. If y'all have any other hot takes, I can definitely make a part 2 if y'all want. So I will have the Modern Family Season 10 edit. Let me be honest, I don't know if it's coming out this year. It will definitely be coming out in January at the latest, I promise y'all. But thank y'all so much for your support, and if y'all want to make a donation, whatever, I don't care. You don't really have to do that. Like, if you would, that would be very nice. But also thank y'all so much for supporting, and if y'all have any recommendations for what y'all want me to make, I will definitely be all ears. Anyway, a day without laughter is a day wasted. Peace out. We made it 7K. Like, oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all have a wonderful day. Deuces.